The refrigerator you're about to buy will cost you between $1,400 and $4,800. Consumer Reports estimates 31% of new refrigerators with ice makers will have a problem by year 5. The brands you see advertised the most are the brands appliance technicians refuse to install in their own homes. And they'll tell you exactly why if you ask. I called 7 independent appliance repair shops in 7 different states. I asked each of them the same question. Which brand would you put in your own kitchen, and which one would you tell your mother to avoid? The answers were almost identical. 5 brands they trust, 2 brands they won't service, and one specific reason every refrigerator made today fails earlier than the one in your parents' kitchen. By the 4-minute mark, you'll have the full list, 5 brands worth your money, ranked by what repairmen actually buy for themselves. Before the brands, here's the one thing you do before you walk into the store. Call 3 independent appliance repair shops in your area. Not the dealership, not the manufacturer. Independent. Ask them which brands they refuse to work on. 2 minutes per call, 6 minutes total. The answer in your zip code is the only answer that matters, because parts availability is regional, and a brand that's serviceable in Atlanta might be a 6-week wait for a part in Cleveland. Every shop I called gave me the same 2 brands as do not buy. Yours might be the same, yours might be different. The phone call is free. The fridge isn't. Here's why this matters more than the brand list itself. According to industry data, the average new refrigerator now lasts 8 to 10 years. That's down from 17 years in 1990. The drop isn't because the technology got worse. It's because the manufacturers replaced mechanical components with electronic ones, replaced metal with plastic, and replaced repairable parts with sealed assemblies that can only be replaced as a unit. A capacitor that cost $12 wholesale is now a main control board that costs $380. The freezer fan that used to be a $25 motor is now a fan and bracket assembly that costs $190. The ice maker that used to be a $90 swap is now an integrated ice maker module that costs $340 plus 2 hours of labor. Buying the right brand isn't about luxury, it's about whether the parts that fail are still parts you can replace, instead of triggering a $1,200 repair bill on a $1,800 fridge. 5 brands, ranked from number 5 to number 1. Each one chosen because real repairmen named it for their own kitchens, not because Consumer Reports said so. Number 5, GE. Not the high-end profile or cafe lines. Those have the same touchscreen problems as everyone else. The basic GE top freezer and bottom freezer models. The ones that look like the fridge your grandmother had. GE's mid-tier refrigerators have what one Massachusetts repairman called the simplest mechanical layout in the industry. Fewer electronics, fewer sealed assemblies, parts available at every appliance supply house in America. Expected lifespan with maintenance, 12 to 15 years. Price range, $700 to $1,400. The buy, GE GTS, 22 KGN RWW, or any current GTS series model. Skip anything with profile or cafe in the name. Number 4, KitchenAid. Owned by Whirlpool, but built to a higher tolerance and using premium components. The KitchenAid French door models in particular have a reputation among independent technicians for what one repairman called easier service access than anything else in the segment. The compressor, evaporator, and control boards are all positioned for repairs without removing the entire unit from the cabinet. Expected lifespan, 12 to 18 years. Price range, $2,200 to $3,800. The buy, KitchenAid KRFF 305 ESS or current KRFF series. Avoid the touchscreen equipped luxury tier. Number 3, Whirlpool. 4 out of 7 repairmen named Whirlpool first when asked which brand they'd put in their own kitchens. The reason is consistent: simple engineering, parts availability, and what one Boston repair shop called the most boring fridges in the store, which is exactly the point. Whirlpool's bottom freezer and side-by-side models have a documented service rate among the lowest in the industry. Expected lifespan, 12 to 16 years. Price range, $900 to $2,200. The buy, Whirlpool WRB 322, DMHV bottom freezer, or any current URB series. The simpler the model, the longer it lasts. Number 2, Bosch. The German engineering reputation isn't marketing, it's measurable. Bosch refrigerators use a different cooling architecture than American-made units, and that architecture has a documented track record of running 15 to 20 years with minimal service. The 800 series, in particular, is what one Phoenix appliance technician called the only mid-priced fridge I'd hand down to my kids. Parts availability is excellent in major metros, slower in rural areas. Verify with your local repair shop before you commit. Expected lifespan, 15 to 20 years. Price range, $2,800 to $4,500. The buy, Bosch B36CT80S NS 800 series. Counter depth or current 800 series equivalents. Number 1, Sub-Zero. This is the buy once, cry once option. A Sub-Zero refrigerator costs $8,000 to $15,000. It also has a documented track record of running 25 to 30 years with proper maintenance, and Sub-Zero still services and supplies parts for refrigerators built in the 1990s. The cost per year math, calculated against a stainless GE that lasts 10 years and a stainless Sub-Zero that lasts 28. Roughly the same total cost, with one of them you replace 3 times. If you're staying in your home long-term, Sub-Zero is the only refrigerator on the market with a documented multi-decade service infrastructure. Every independent repairman I spoke with named it as the only brand they'd recommend without hesitation if budget wasn't a factor. The buy, Sub-Zero Pro 36 or BI series. Authorized service technicians are required for warranty work. Verify availability in your area first. 2 brands. Every repairman I called named on the avoid list. Same 2 brands. Different states. Different shops. Same answer. Samsung. The reason is the same across every shop. Samsung refrigerators have parts that are difficult to source through standard appliance supply chains. Training is restricted to Samsung certified dealer technicians, and the most common failure modes, ice makers, control boards, compressor relays, require parts that are routinely on back order for 4 to 8 weeks. One Boston shop put it directly, stay away from LG, Samsung. Whirlpool refrigerators are the most reliable. Fancy models have fancy and expensive problems. LG, same training restrictions as Samsung. Same parts, sourcing problems, plus a documented pattern of compressor failures in the 5 to 7 year range that LG has acknowledged in multiple class action settlements. Some LG models carry a 10-year compressor warranty, but the warranty covers the part only, not the $400 to $800 in labor required to replace it. The compressor is free, the labor cost matches the price of a new mid-tier fridge. This isn't a knock on Samsung or LG as companies. They make excellent televisions and phones. The problem is specific to the refrigerator service ecosystem in the United States. Until that ecosystem changes, every independent repair shop in America is going to keep telling you the same thing. 5 brands worth your money: GE basic models, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Bosch, 800 series, Sub-Zero. 2 brands repairmen avoid: Samsung, LG. But the most important step happens before any of this. Call 3 independent appliance repair shops in your zip code. Ask which brands they refuse to service. The answer in your area is the answer that matters, because the fridge that breaks down in 6 years and can't be repaired locally costs you twice as much as the one that lasts 15. The brands above are the starting list. The phone call is the final list.